the hole and jiggle it. What? Was that there where they walked? We made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us, was everybody else. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
It's alright, Schnazzy. Just think of your hubby. That's how it works, right? No, these are the same colors, it looks like. Oh, I thought they wouldn't meet up for a while. I'm that kind of guy. Ladies. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here. That makes sense.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Actually, I don't think it matters which one we do first. Phi. Jeez. Oh, that's cool, Snazzy. I remember he was away for a week. Oh, he's away for a week again? Dude, he's like important.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock. Yeah, it won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Did it change?
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Did we go up? Evoria 000. Happy Saturday. Numbers. Oh, time left change. Oh, so we have 2 hours, or 6 hours, is it? No. 2 hours, 6 minutes? Till they open?
For fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
I guess so. Call you Eevee? Eevee! Oh, I like that one better. Eevee. Eevee, best Pokemon. And then Lucario. And then Pikachu. In that order.
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
Well, aren't you smart?
It was in the infirmary.
How far in this? That was our... There was the introductory room, and then this was the first room that we just finished. Literally everyone just got done with it. So if I showed you on the flowchart, we just decided there in the middle and the top. So very beginning, first little split is us picking a room. We just finished a room. We escaped. We're at a novel, and I think we're this bottom side. And just like how we did the first one, we're gonna make sure we do every single one of these. Ooh, yes, it is practically fresh, just like me. We found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. Chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even eye carrots keep you from going in and out of them. Gosh. So now we have cat puns and we have rabbit puns. Any color bracelet can go through them, as many people as you like. But you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. I loved 999 Eevee, and we accidentally on the channel played the third one first. So after we've done this, we've done the whole series. But I loved 999. It was absolutely awesome. If that's true, we can go back and all the way we came and to get to the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AV room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
I feel like
Don't
Dio's
like
gonna
it,
just
stay
die.
here.
I know a lot. I can tell you, knowing the third game did not spoil any of my fun in the first game. It hasn't spoiled anything here.
Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole.
Watch your language, Liam.
Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Dude.
Well,
Super
what's
rude.
it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
Bing bong. I like how it shows where the heck we're going. That's right. We go through the crew's quarters. That's where we came from.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yeah. Want to see the beds?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Do I know her voice actor? Did I get every ending in Zero Time Limit? Yes. We unlocked all the endings, all the... The way I consider it is I've gone through every part of the flowchart. Yes, ouch. Especially for 999. I've never been stabbed so many times.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
You think it's the same as June?
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
How does he know what he has back home? Luna is Lord Bailey? Thank you. Okay, because we listen to a lot of the... I watch Critical Role, like, all the time. So, I'm recognizing all of them. Because we had Taliesin and 999, and now we got Liam, Travis, and Laura.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
We just read about EU.
Agreed.
What?
I sure would like to take it home with me.
He only rated it a 15. Well, I mean, you can't tell much.
Fortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that.
Wow.
Let's keep moving.
So both these people are pervs. Got it. Hold on. Grandpa? Since when are they buddy? I think he's the actual grandpa. But they're actually related. Or they always been that close. In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game. And if Quark was calling Temuji grandpa, maybe they're even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, our character knows nobody here.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark.
Yeah, they're related.
You have to say these things quietly.
I know, Dorky. So if like there's things I think I know, and then they're just gonna be like, nope, you're wrong. Take that. And I'm like, yes. Take it like a man. Warehouse 8, so there's several other warehouses. Evie, if just... It's actually hard, a little bit, but it's fun, especially... I know there's a lot of people who haven't played this game, and there's a lot of... Yeah, there's several people here who have no idea. Insism has played all of them. Dim, who's in chat, knows a lot of the story.
You're finally done.
But nobody's spoiled anything ever. Because everybody in here is pretty cool.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O.
I get tired.
My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
I want to know his voice actor. Or her, whoever it is. I like it.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Yes. Do explain. We go to the AB rooms, right? Look. We got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quirk have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
Anybody.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Bum bum bum.
Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Let's do that.
What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Thank you, dictionary. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Sure.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
You know hell pretty well. Be honest there.
Is it?
Yes.
Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Ian?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, Quirk and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenryoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. So each pair has a key, and each solo has a key card. Then we headed to the AB rooms. There wasn't really any decision about who'd go into which door, but fine, I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Polling. What? This game's got a time limit?
Something wrong?
There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Let's get inside.
Yes, yes, dear. Pushy women, man. Did everybody solve the same exact puzzle?
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Start!
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
Pushing the button?
Did you even read what it said?
Yes, polling.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
I didn't see 40 minutes.
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Okay, I didn't see that, and I apologize. I hope you enjoy your nap. I will enjoy mine.
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates. That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
Thanks.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Thank you for doing that. We have to be careful in this day and age.
Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
So we're fighting Alice, who is... Did I write that down? Red. I need to put that on that one too.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
If you say that if you say it wrong, it sounds bad.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Tamioli.
I love that he made the robot's name Potassium. That's cool.
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it?
No, I
Well,
don't.
don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Yeah, and Sism, even though we played the third one accidentally, if this game does have enough twists, and the fact that I know I'm going to do all of this every route anyway, be fine.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
A, B, room, ally, betray, ambidextrous.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Options.
Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart.
Thanks.
The plus and minus are from your point of view.
So if we ally and they pick ally, we all get +2. If I hit ally and they hit betray, the opponent, we get minus, and they betrayed us, we get -2. If we decide to betray them and they tried to ally us, we get +3. If we both betray, it's actually safe because then it doesn't change, but we need our numbers to go up.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome.
Yay!
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Scientific.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
What he said.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent.
Like
that
a
happens
dingle.
Neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too.
Good to know,
The
Zero.
2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Okay.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
I'm curious what happens when you reach 0. Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now.
Okay.
Have a nice trust.
Have a nice trust. Okay. Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call.
No, it's not. Just hit ally.
This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it?
I said, what's that?
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
With cute analogies! Go for it! Apple and Banana.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something.
Oh, we're going with that morphogenic
So that's
field
the
thing?
setup. You following me? So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
I wouldn't have broken the law in the first place. If my erstwhile criminal associate, Banana, is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way, I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I could shave 5 years off that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important. That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years.
Yeah, but if I think that he thinks I'm thinking about confessing, then he's gonna know that I'm thinking about him, about confessing about me. Which case I should confess.
Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
They're pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Zero, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting Zero in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Have the most numbers?
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
More? Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
Pair who pick Betray will get 3, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed would have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, that you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6, which is 12, plus 4. 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points.
Yep.
Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Is that what that means? Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
That's not what I heard you say, girl. You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
RBP will go down to 1.
Right.
And we would have lost 4. She would have gained 3. A net of -1.
And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
And she was complaining we had 40 minutes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally,